everyone, thanks for coming back for another anime figure opening video today. Today we're going to be opening not so much an anime figure, we're going to be opening a video game figure. And this is Fina from Final Fantasy Brave... Let me get rid of this. Oh no. As you can see, this is how we want it. From Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. The reason we picked this up is because this looks absolutely adorable. I mean, we've got a lot of cute figures, but we haven't had any kind of this style recently. We did get some pre-cure ones before, but not in this style anyway. Now, this would not be a figure opening video without first checking out the box. So on the front, as you can see, we have Fina's name up here. It's also a Puchieete, a something figure. And you can see Fina there in her full glory. It looks wonderful, that's pretty cool. And what I love about this front cover is Fina looking off into the distance. What an adorable face there, that's so cute. It looks like there's tons of detail to this figure, so I'm gonna have fun picking at that. On the side we also have Fina from the back, and there's also a little Moogle. I hope so badly that this comes with this figure, so I'm more excited for this than this. There's also some warning information here and a few Japanese comments down here. There's Fina again from a top-down view. Again, Fina Puchieete figure, something. And then Fina there again with this Moogle. Ah, look how cute that is. Oh, I can't wait. Yeah, I don't know how to say that. What's that? Puchieete. Okay, cool. The Japanese helped me read that. Great. But anyway, this looks awesome. On the top we have Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, and then on the bottom just Final Fantasy Brave Exvius again in small writing. So let's open her up. Okay, so we're gonna open her up now. Yeah, 3 bits of tape as always. Now some of you might not know what this is from. This is from Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, which is a mobile game that came out in 2015, I believe. It was free to play, and I played a little bit, not too much, but it was enjoyable at the time. But yeah, this figure, or this character, is one of the 3 protagonists of that game, so pretty excited to have one of them. But anyway, I'm blathering on. Let's get this open. And, ooh, this is interesting. I'm used to cardboard and plastic, but not just... The hell? It's just bubble wrap. Oh, there's our Moogle. Alright, hold on. There looks like a stand. And this looks like the figure. Ooh. And then this looks like just more bubble wrap. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of bubble wrap. Okay, well, as you can see, there's a lot for us to unpack, so let's open it up and have a quick look. So, bear with me a second. Okay, so, stand. Okay, and here is our stand. And as you can see, it is just a black glossy surface with just 1 point. So I'm guessing she stands quite nicely with just 1 point. Yeah, interesting. This looks pretty cool. You can see as well that this stand is extremely thin, so it might fit quite nicely underneath other figure stands, or it might stand very, very nicely in small tight places. But yeah, very, very small. I'm going to say about 3mm at most. And then on the back we even have Final Fantasy Brave Exvius written. It also says that it is a prize only figure, which I'm sure you can buy this online somewhere. And as well, it has some dates, 2015 to 2019. Oh, hello camera. But there you go, that is the stand. So let's put this down over here. And of course, the Fina figure herself. Now, let's get rid of this, sorry about that. I like the little plastic bits that protect the hair and stuff, it's pretty cool, so it doesn't damage any other bits in transport. But anyway. Now, the first thing I want to point out about this is that this is really, really heavy. I'm not joking, it's like about 300 grams maybe. Way heavier than your average anime figure. But I think that's because there's a lot of plastic used here, because it feels pretty solid. But from first glance, this looks absolutely adorable. Look how cute cute she looks. This is awesome. She's got such a wonderful regal look about her too. So first, let's start off by taking a look at her face. And as you can see, she's got these wonderful, wonderful red eyes. They're massive. They take up like most of the face, which for some people can be a little bit creepy. But yeah, they're kind of cute. That's pretty cool. Her nose sticks out a little bit there, and then her mouth actually goes inside the face with some, well, nicely detailed little teeth there. That's pretty cool. That's really nice, actually. Her hair as well is very, very nicely detailed. You can see that her fringe comes down very, very nicely into different strands here. She's got a little bit of hair coming off at the sides. And very nicely, I haven't really looked at it in too much detail, but each strand comes off nice and separate, which makes it feel a little bit more realistic, which is cool. She's also got these tiny little ears underneath her hair. There's one in there if you can see it. There you go. And then also her hair goes down the back of her head. Now this one's a little bit more solid, but it does have one piece sticking out here, which looks pretty cool. Unfortunately, the joining of that to the figure itself isn't the best, but it's not something you notice too much, as of course the figure is always seen from the front. So yeah, it's not too shabby. Something as well you may have noticed is she's got this little white lily in her hair. I believe this is a lily. And this is really, really nicely detailed. That's such a cool little flower there at the top. And you can even see the inside of the flower here, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's nice. That's a nice little addition. But okay, so that's the face. Now, moving down from the face to the body, there is a lot to unpack here. But first, let's take a look at what we can't really see. And that would be her arms. And you can see inside here, there are some, well, stubs, I suppose. And the reason for this is one, well, we don't need to see them. They're not on show. They're covered by this beautiful cape. And two, she's just a pixelated character in the game. So it's down to your imagination, I suppose. But yeah, it's kind of creepy if you focus on it, but if you don't see it, it's absolutely fine. Now, on her neck, you can see she has a black little collar there. She also has this wonderful brooch attached to her skin. Maybe that is stuck on with glue or a pin. Either way, that does not look comfortable. And then she has this wonderful, beautiful golden brooch here, keeping her cape held together. This is stunning. I love these little jewels on there and the detail. Also, sorry for being so shaky. I'm not too sure why. You can also see her cape has this lovely, wonderful red and gold pattern on the white. And this is at the top and the bottom here. And this goes all the way around the outside. This is very, very pretty. And then inside of that cape, you can also see that it is blue. So again, it has that wonderful regal feel to it. Now, in terms of her top, she's not really wearing too much, although the main parts of her breasts are being covered, of course. There's a wonderful black lacy pattern going around here on the sides, and then there's also this silver, red, and gold, very regal, very long kind of tassel going down on each breast of her body. And underneath that, I don't want to lift it too... Oh, wow, that was really flimsy. You can also see, in the camera focus, this wonderful gold on black kind of look. That looks pretty cool too. And her top goes all the way around the sides. Possibly to the back, I don't know, because the cape is in the way. That's pretty cool. And you can also see that her belly button is there also. There's a little bit of dust on this. Wow, geez. But then, moving further down the body, she's got this wonderful burgundy coloured skirt on with some wonderful black lace trimmings on the outside. And this has 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. This is also matching nicely with this wonderful gold belt here with a wonderful ruby centre. And you can even see on the belt, let's move this out of the way, that there is this pretty cool pattern going around it. Very, very nice. That looks wonderful. And then moving down the legs, these things are stubby as hell. They are tiny little things. But these have a wonderful gold trim around the outside or at the top near her thigh. There's a little bend there for her knee. And then these socks are sporting the same burgundy pattern as her dress, or skirt, sorry. These also have some silver kind of pattern here going down with a little ruby in the middle and some gold little waves at the side. These are really, really cool. but it's just a shame her legs are so short. I mean, it's a tiny little figure anyway, but her legs take up about the same size as her head. Oh god, her head's even bigger than that. But there you go, those are her legs. You can also see her pants under there because there is no way you can't see them. They take up the whole of the back and the front. And from whatever angle you're going to see them, so that can't really be helped. But then she also has these tiny, tiny little white boots. Again, not much to say here because there's not really much going on there. But there you have it. That is our Fina figure. Now, let's quickly get her stand on. And there we go. There she is on her stand. This looks pretty cool. And actually, even though it's being held by one point, it's actually sticking on quite nicely. You have to remember, gravity's going down this way because I'm always filming downwards. So yeah, this is pretty impressive. It's nicely stuck on. Now, you can see the space has a lot of free space, and that's because we do have our Moogle to open. So let's have a quick look at that too. 1 second. And here is our tiny, adorable little Moogle. Look how cute this is. This is awesome. It's got a wonderful white coat all the way around it. And it has these wonderful little pink ears, a tiny little pink nose, even a little bit of blusher on the face there. That's adorable. Closed eyes, so it looks even cuter. You can even see it's got a little chunk missing on its ear there, which is kind of worrying. But the top of its head, this little antenna here, is blue. I know that has different colors in different versions. And going a little bit down the body, it's also got this lovely yellow collar around it. And then these tiny blue little bat-like wings on the back. That's so cute. Oh, that's adorable. And look at that tiny little tail. Aww. Anyway, why am I more excited for this than the actual figure itself? But anyway, there you have it. That's the Moogle. Alright, let's return back. Okay, so let's get some pretty shots of this figure. So let's take a look. Okay, and now to find somewhere for you on the shelf. Let's go take a look. Now this is absolutely stunning. I'm really, really impressed with this tiny, tiny little Puchieete, whatever you call it, figure. And you can go over here next to our Racing Hatsune Miku figure. Now again, the lighting is a little bit off, so let's close the curtain. And there you go. Ah, what an adorable figure we have here. But there you have it, that is our Fina. This is so cute, and it's worth it just for that Moogle alone. But there you go, I think you should try and win her in the game center if you're interested in Final Fantasy. She costs us about 2,000 yen, so I highly recommend trying to give it a go. But thanks again for joining today's video, I hope you enjoyed. And if there's any anime figures that you're looking for me to pick up in Japan, please let me know, I will see what I can do. So thanks again, and I'll see you in another anime figure opening video coming soon. Okay, bye!